Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you love wrestling, and let's kick into today's video. We're checking out all the features, and I want to warn you, this is going to be a nice discussion. We're going to go back and forth in the comments. Hopefully, I'll reply to you as I see the comments come in, and I want you guys to just chill, grab your snacks, and enjoy this video because we have been anticipating this day. So the last thing I want to do is chop up this video, cut out all the juicy stuff, and get to it really fast. I want to be slow and methodical. Shout out to Carter. So let's do it, man. Let's hit up the features page over at WWE 2k.com, and we also have a God is Geek page to check out here. It's an article that gives us 13 details that we should know heading into this year's game. So let's start off with the island. For the first time in franchise history, step outside the ropes and onto the island for PS5 and Xbox Series X. In this immersive WWE-themed world, complete quests, take challenges, compete in live events, and upgrade and customize your My Superstar, that's what it's called, My Superstar, through multiple storyline chapters. Fight to join the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, as the head of the table. All right, or at the head of the table, rather. So that is amazing. The theme for the bloodline, for the dynasty, for the family, right, is all here to enjoy in 2K25, and that brings us to the Bloodline Dynasty. The all-new showcase hosted by the wise man Paul Heyman celebrates one of the most iconic wrestling family dynasties, the Bloodline, featuring Roman Reigns, The Rock, Yokozuna, Jacob Fatu, and more. Relive historic showdowns or flip the script and change the outcome of select matchups, plus experience dream matches between members of the Bloodline and WWE superstars and legends. That is amazing. We also have expanded gameplay with intergender wrestling making its long-awaited debut in the WWE 2K franchise. Pit WWE or player-created superstars from the men and women's division against each other to set up countless matchups across all game modes. Additional features include the return of chain wrestling, underground and bloodline rules match types, and barricade diving. That is amazing. So we got some new expanded gameplay features that are gonna make this year a ton of fun. So now with these three things we have read, I am still super excited about the island. I can't wait to see all the little quests and storyline chapters that we have. How does that involve people online, right? Player versus player. How can you invite your friends and experience that? Are there going to be tag matches? How is that going to come together? I can't wait to see more. And the Bloodline Dynasty, I love what I've read so far. And guess what? I hope it's in that article as well. I saw on Twitter that we're going to actually be able to do the storyline with no slingshot tech. They're going to have in-game cutscenes for the matches now heading into 2K25 for the showcase. So they've improved, man. They've been listening for sure. Now this one I am really excited to talk about. MyGM goes worldwide. Take your show on the road and challenge friends worldwide in the enhanced MyGM 2K25. Now with online multiplayer for up to 4 players. Draft WWE superstars and legends to your weekly shows roster and lead your brand multiple week seasons with a bigger selection of general managers, cross-brand PLEs, and more. This is so amazing, folks. I am loving everything I'm reading so far. Like, how can you not be excited? How can you not be ready to enjoy 2K25? MyGM Online is something that I have asked for since day one. I was bummed out when they had the split screen stuff, but you had to use the share play on PlayStation, on Xbox. There was no medium. It was awful that we couldn't take that mode online, and now this year, for the first time ever, we're going to be able to do that, and it just has me, looking forward to all the streams and all the hangouts that we're going to be doing in 2K25. It's going to be a lot of fun. So now this one, I know lots of you are going to be excited. And look, they proved me wrong. I thought that based on some of the feedback, we were never going to get a real update for Universe. And it seems like this year we're getting yet another update for Universe. Your Universe, your way. WWE 2K Sandbox mode receives new upgrades to give players even greater control over their Universe experience, including the long-awaited return of promos. The new system includes multiple promo types and outcomes with new cutscenes and branching choices. Are you freaking kidding me? Branching, what? Branching choices? I can't even get the word out. Are you serious? We're going to be able to trigger cutscenes now through the promo. I love it. And that takes us to MyRise, bro. We're going so quick through the list, and I'm soaking it all in. It's a good day to be a WWE 2K fan, folks. I'm sorry. Call me corny. Call me a glazer. Call me whatever you want. But I am having a good old time here. A unified MyRise. Take control of your custom superstar from the women or men's division in a singular multi-gender MyRise storyline where Bayley, Kevin Owens, and other superstars infiltrate NXT in an attempt to take control of the entire WWE Universe. Wow. The entire WWE Universe. So featuring new Brawl environments, unlockable arenas, characters, and more, plus new ally storylines involving Jey Uso, Bianca Belair, Seth Rollins, and other WWE superstars. I hope that it's more than just looking at them in the locker room. I hope they added something there than just reading text messages. I'm looking forward to it based on what I've read so far, but I would be kind of bummed out if we didn't get any extra features or touch-ups within that department. Now, this roster is gonna be crazy. They're saying over 300 playable characters spans multiple generations, featuring Seth Rollins, Undertaker, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, and more. It comes with Raw, SmackDown, NXT, plus Legends and Hall of Famers. What? And then we got the arenas. Look at the SmackDown arena. They actually have the SmackDown arena here in the game, and you see Jacob Fatu getting speared. Travel up the card while you travel the world. 2K25 gives you access to many popular rings from your favorite WWE events. Oh man, this all sounds so good on paper, man. I hope it translates as good as I'm reading this, and there's so much more juicy details to get into. It's all the little things that are going to make the overall experience better. And that is what this article is all about. Shout out to God is Geek by Chris White. On their page, they posted this January 28th. The Island is bringing wrestling to video games. All right, so we have, let's see, the senior narrative designer at Visual Concept and former writer on WWE SmackDown is the main writer of the new mode for the Island. Okay? While we didn't get a ton of details about what the story is about, she did say it's not like anything you've seen in MyRise. While MyRise is still a part of the 2K25 experience, the story of the Island is more like bringing wrestling to video games. We'll let you dive into what that means, but she did say it was the reverse of MyRise that has always focused on bringing video games to wrestling. Oh man, the fact that we have additional stories to play through and enjoy is music to my ears yet again. I'm loving the tune. I'm loving it. So it says that the soundtrack is getting some deeper cuts this year. We've had some pretty good tracks in WWE over recent years, and this year looks no different. And then it says, I don't know who, it says Al Stavola at 2K alluded some this year, featuring some deeper cuts from WWE's music catalog. It makes you wonder if they're getting into the Jim Johnson classic. That'll be great. Great. So we don't know exactly the details of that just yet, but this is something that I did want to get into. The underground match type, which man, the mechanics are not just remove the ropes and the turnbuckles. Look at this, guys. So this match type, it changes the way in-ring action plays out. For example, the underground match sees a ring without ring posts and ropes. And Derek, the lead combat designer of Visual Concept, said the idea of a ring without ropes has completely upended how combat works in the game. And that's something you're going to feel immediately when you get into the match. The interactions at the edge of the ring are completely reworked, and this is something that helps both underground matches and fighting outside the arena in brawls. The brawls around the arena, yes. The crowds will also react differently during these matches as well, with fans banging on the mat, bringing carnage to the arena. I can't wait to see the reaction. I hope it's a lot better than what we saw in that teaser from Monday Night Raw, because the crowd was a little stiff. But yeah, man, I'm all for it. I'm all for the reworked edges and all the brawls that we're going to be doing everywhere. Now, we did read that we're getting Bloodline rules as a new match type. This is exciting. We've all seen the Bloodline rules match in WWE 2k25, famously closing out last year's WrestleMania. But how does it work in the confines of 2k25? While it does indeed feature no DQ, etc., there's a mechanic that allows each superstar a total of 3 run-ins. 3 run-ins per superstar during the match, which takes the form of a payback ability. Once you reach the right number of gauges to use a run-in, someone can be called out to help with the Bloodline rules match. That is awesome. How cool is that? That is so freaking cool. There's exclusive titles for intergender wrestling. Now, I did say I don't care about the intergender wrestling stuff, but I know a lot of you do. So now Derek has also revealed that there's titles that you're going to be able to unlock for both male and female superstars to compete for that not even WWE has within their programming. So exclusive titles for the game. That is cool. Wow. Barricade dives have their own allocated movesets. For those of you looking forward to the dive off of the barricades, in WWE 2k25, some details were revealed about moves being initiated from the barricade. Superstars will have their own move sets when it comes to jumping off the barricade. The LED boards that surround the ring these days in WWE will also begin to damage the more players are thrown into them, adding yet another sense of reality. Whoa. So yeah, we read about the MyGM stuff. They've added more things to it, which we covered already. Now I'm trying to see if there's anything else new here that we could see. New dramas involved as well. So there's going to be a lot of backstabbing, a lot of complaining superstars. That's going to get crazy. All the complaining superstars and backstabbing and jumping ships to different shows. That is something that I want to see how it plays out, because we may have to customize some of those settings. So 2K Showcase is getting rid of Slingshot. Yes, it's here in the article. Slingshot tech, and they're bringing back full cutscenes. Thank you. I love the full-blown cutscenes, and I wasn't that upset about the Slingshot tech, but I know everyone else was, and I'm just happy when we get these big wins for the entire community, man, and I'm really happy when it makes the game experience better. So if we're going to utilize these awesome graphics in a better way, I'm all for it, since I do love the graphics. The balance between playing the 2K Showcase and watching real-life footage has received positive and negative feedback since its inception. This year's Slingshot tech has been removed in favor of allowing players to play the entire match. Yes, we wanted to emphasize on Showcase this year to really be more about playing than it is watching. And I think that was kind of what we were hearing the last few years. We wanted to really give it back to the player. So that's another set of positive details that we can all agree on here. So there will be 3 outcomes for matches in 2K Showcase. All right, so let's get into that. Dino continued to elaborate on what we would be getting from the 2K Showcase mode in 2K25, which features on the Bloodline. He said there will be 3-prong approach. You can finish each match how it finished in real life, try to change these matches by getting the other person or team to win, and play out dream matches featuring superstars from the extended Anoa'i family. We don't know the full roster yet, but I am praying for Haku to come. Okay, so that's more of a feature they would like to see in the game. That's cool, man. That is so cool that they found that out. So the Showcase is going to have a lot of replay value, folks. A lot of replay value. So many match types will include intergender options. If you want to relive R-Truth entering the Royal Rumble, well, now you can. No restrictions on what superstar can compete in any match, but the game doesn't force it on you. If you want to have women competing in men's matches or men competing in women matches, the option is there. The only restriction is the mixed tag match. Alright, this is what I wanted to read as well. Backstage brawls. Backstage brawls can now have 8 players involved. Okay, there have been some restrictions in the past that has meant these epic brawls backstage can't go above a certain limit of superstars. But now there can be a total of 8 involved. This is going to mean some crazy moments unraveling as you have plenty of carnage off and on the screen at any moment. Oh, we got another feature here. The third person cam is going to be revolutionary. Now this says initially added to follow superstars out of the, the Tron area in their entrance. 2K has embodied the third person cam and taken it into every match imaginable, including backstage brawls and Hell in a Cell. Derek said when you're climbing the top rope, when you're running on ringside, when you're climbing to the top of the Hell in a Cell, being able to follow the character all the way to the top and really feel like you're embodying them rather than the standard broadcast view or the classic Grand Cam broadcast view that we've previously had. So you're going to follow each superstar right then and there. You're going to be able to see everything right from that perspective. I love seeing that. He continued to talk about how this works with control changes, and this is basically like a new camera type, right? Like a new angle. So it's just a whole new way of kind of playing and immersing yourself in the game. It's had some control challenges for sure. The right stick controls the camera, but it also does other things in the game, other things in gameplay. And I think we found a really nice compromise with the way that it works with. There's just one new button you have to press to kind of unlock the right stick action. So it's going to be like a button to alternate between, gameplay and camera movement. So that's really good. But normally right stick is going to control your camera. It takes like a second to get used to, but once it clicks, you're just playing the game like you normally were with a different view. Wow. And now we just found out there is a new giant archetype, and it adds a brand new way to play. Where previously there have been 4 archetypes in wrestling, the new giant one brings you new ways to both play as and face. They have an additional health bar, but they can't do any high flying spots, and combos are going to be limited due to more stamina being needed to initiate them. So this is basically their version of making it more realistic based on size and depending on the superstar you're utilizing, right? It pretty much narrows down, the weight difference and the size between each character. So very good on them adding this for us to enjoy and really give you a significant difference between the giants like Andre the Giant and a Rey Mysterio type character. So I'm all for it. I'm loving it. I can't get enough of everything that I've read. 2K, man, you guys and girls, just everyone in that development team have really outdone yourself. I did a video covering the pre-order bonuses and everything that the game has. Check that video out on the channel right now as we get into the next phase of the hype season. Whoa, I did not expect to, see all the changes that we have spotted so far. Like, I know for Monday Night Raw, we had that short video that didn't really reveal much, but rather confirm things. I like that we now know that we're going to have that bloodline match. I like that we now know that we're going to be able to have the different camera angles. And while I am a little disappointed we didn't see anything with special guest referee getting any love, I do really want to see Universe work out. If they're not scrapping it and they're adding to it, I hope that this is a new start for what's to follow in future years of updates that are going to be significant, because this mode can evolve even further, more than just promos, So let's see how that works out. But we're getting to the 20-minute marker, so I just want to wrap it up by saying that I don't think it's justified when people say that 2K doesn't listen to the community or they've added features that no one asked for or cared for. They are trying to be innovative while also pleasing the fans and adding creative things that make the experience better for everyone to find something to enjoy. For me as a fan, I wanted them to think outside the box and deliver on creative things that we haven't seen in the past, and that's exactly what 2K25 is. It's a brand new experience that I can't wait to get into. More videos and more streams to come. I'll see you real soon. I am going to do a live stream covering all of this and talking about all of this again, of course. So if you guys want to continue that discussion, I'll see you there as well. Peace. Let's go, man.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lexx by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light.